All right, let me know when we're good, Megan.
Oh, great. Now the link won't work. Where the hell is the link? It says we're live. Oh, Lord.
It says you're streaming live on YouTube.
I know, you know how like it pulls up the link? It,
Uh-huh.
it said videos unavailable, which is stupid as shit. Um, well, you know what? Fuck me. Um, how the hell do I get it then? The
I
link.
just clicked on it. I got it.
It
You
said,
got it, Keisha?
oh, beautiful. Thank you. I don't know why I couldn't find it. Okay. Thank you, Keisha. Can you send it to the VL? You may begin, Brandon. Thank you.
All right. Um, Welcome guys to your next tribal council. I will be giving you guys questions for this tribal council with you guys. So we are just going to jump into it. And my first question is for Sky. Sky, this round, the challenge was Telephone, which is a production favorite. We love Telephone to death. It is always funny for us. Obviously, you guys did end up losing in a tiebreaker, but otherwise, how do you feel the Telephone Challenge was and went for your tribe, even though you lost? Like, how overall do you think you did?
Honestly, I feel like it went as good as it probably could have, to be honest, because telephone is one of those really difficult challenges that it doesn't really matter like how good you are in other challenges. This is just one of those things where it's a memory comp. But I think that we did really well as a team because all the information that was passed down to me, being the third person, everything got passed down. So I think that we worked really well together. It just was really unfortunate. But I do think Juan did a great job with the questions. I will say that. Props to that.
All right. My next question is for Duke. Duke, have you had any thoughts on if something like another swap or even potentially merge can be on the horizon? And if so, when?
Yeah, I think it's going to merge after this. Um, I think that because the last time we were told to stay on after a tribal, we swapped, and I think historically in this series, usually we see a merge after this amount of people have been eliminated. So I think merge,
All right. Only one way to find out what we're talking about, right? What's a merge? What's a tribe swap? I don't know what those things are.
right?
My next question is for Laura. Um, have idols or the cold freeze advantage been a topic of conversation in the tribe, or has it just not been thought about?
I don't think it's really been thought about too much. Like, I've heard a little bit about it, but like not a whole lot, honestly. So, like besides when it was first announced, like there was chat about like what could it possibly be, where could they be, but beyond that, like lately I haven't heard much about it.
All right. My next question is for Kyle Mullins. Kyle Mullins, when it comes to this vote in particular, what factors do you think are being considered when deciding, well, who should be voted out tonight?
Well, this is like a weird one, right? Like, because yet we, as the OG by call, has like definite numbers here, right? So it seems like there is a universe where this is like super straightforward. And I also think that we're getting like closer to a merge, whether it's tonight or maybe there's a swap or something else. And I think that people are leaning into like maybe some more compli I don't know. I feel like maybe there's a possibility that people are itching for something a little more complicated to go down. So I'm not really sure. I think it'll be interesting to see what happens.
All right. My next question is for Juan. Um, Juan, what are your thoughts on Koryak in general? You beat them once, they beat you once. Um, is this like a fairly even tribe matchup in your end, or what do you think of Koryak?
I definitely think it's pretty even because like even before swap we had ties and it came down to tiebreakers a few times this season. So I think that just goes to show that everyone pretty much works well together in a competition setting in tribe formats. So, but I mean, they beat us, I guess. So we're here, and I'm just gonna keep it nice. That's what I think of them.
All right. My next question is for Kyle G. Kyle G, this is another question on telephone. I love telephones. You're gonna get more telephone content. Was there any highlights from telephone that you enjoyed a lot, or was it just an awful challenge from your end?
I don't know. I kind of went near. Oh my God, I'm speaking so loud. Let me not. I kind of went near the end, so I didn't get too much of it. But I was like really proud of myself. Like I am not one to have like good memory at all. So when I kind of like copy and pasted what Laura said, I was like, "Ooh, I ate." But I don't know. I think it was a good. I don't think anyone specifically did awful. You know what I mean? I guess I wouldn't know because went near the end. But like we did really good as like, oh, Caroline. We did really good as like an actual tribe. So I don't know. I'm just very proud of us.
All right. And my final question is for Kenzie. Kenzie, in your opinion, what's it going to take right now to triumph this season?
Sorry, can you repeat that?
What is it going to take right now to triumph this season?
Like to win, you mean?
Yeah, triumph, win, however you want to interpret that question.
That's such a difficult question to ask now because we haven't even merged yet. But I guess the main word is what you said, just triumph. Like, just be strong. Like for people who watch Survivor, there's so many different kind of winners in Survivor. So it's just everyone has their own gameplay. Everyone has their own way they want to play the game, like the way they do things. So I guess it's just be you and play the game you want to play, and always remember that as much as this is like an individual game, like going into merge, like it's still not individual at the same time because you can't win by yourself.
All right. Thank you so much for answering that question, Kenzie. I got one more group question off the fly. This is just going to be a simple raise of hands before I turn things over to the rest of prod. If you feel like you're at danger, Disco, please raise your hand. All right, I see some hands. Juan's giving like a, I don't know. Only one way to find out, right? Megan, Keisha, do you guys have any questions or not before we go?
Nope.
Anybody have anything you want to say before we, hit the voting booth? Now's the time to say it. No? Then I will be dragging you guys in to vote.
Alrighty. I sent Keisha to the voting booth. She'll bring you in one by one. As always, this is your time to talk amongst yourselves, give shout outs, fuck around, whatever you want to do.
Fuck around.
And find out.
Find out. Y'all, I took a fat nap today.
Shout out to the clouds and the cloud coverage because I was outside for like 5 hours writing choreography.
Oh no. How hot is it there?
It was like 95 today.
Oh my God.
Can you send me some hot weather?
You don't
Is
want
it
this
cold
Mississippi
there?
heat.
I don't
What
want
is
it
it
cold
there?
either.
It's
Can,
been
can you
stormy.
send me some of that cold weather? Like cool
Yeah.
weather?
Sure, we can swap. We can swap
You
for
do
a
not
day.
want this Mississippi humidity. No.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say, take my humid weather. I don't care about the heat. Just take the humidity away from
If
me.
anyone has like 25-degree, I'll take that. I like it right in the middle, not too hot, not too cold,
Yes.
just right in the middle.
Well, up in the
I'm a
Pacific
redhead. I
North-
burn too easily.
we do not have air conditioners here like no one does at their homes. And so we are about to be like 96 the next couple of days. It's gonna be awful.
What do
Jesus.
you
Ours
what
is
do you
like all
mean?
70s this
Oh
week.
my God.
The Pacific Northwest like doesn't get it only gets really hot like one or two, like not very often, right? Like only a few
Okay,
days
okay.
a year. So a lot of like businesses and stuff are all air conditioned, but a lot of people don't have it in their homes besides like a window unit. So
I'm
it's
gonna
gonna be
check.
rough. Check in on me if you don't hear from me for like 6 hours at a time.
This is our weather.
Their check.
Oh
Boom.
my
Jesus.
Yeah,
God.
same here.
Well,
Yeah,
98,
yeah.
that's too
97.
hot.
90s, 97.
Oh, hold on, mine isn't. Take the blur off.
It's storming today and tomorrow.
When that 100 hits Sunday,
Woo!
Oh, it's probably gonna be like Duke.
it's gonna feel like
Yep,
110.
yep. Duke knows what's up.
No, I literally like because it's storming today and tomorrow. That means that the next couple days are gonna be humid as frick. I'm
Shout
not
out to
here for
Chanel, she
it.
that girl. Shout out to otters. I love them. The animal. Or you know what?
I said, who's the otters? Shout
The
out.
otter.
Hey, otters.
Y'all are freaks.
I actually meant the animal, but we can make
They're
it.
so cute though. The
They
otter
are.
animals are like the cutest thing ever, especially when like they hold hands with each other when they're floating.
They're also really mean too. They can be, but they're nice.
They're mean, but they're nice.
They make funny noises.
My favorite animal is a sloth.
Ooh, I love a sloth.
I love sloths.
They're so cute for no reason.
No, absolutely.
Literally. Also,
My
shout out BL.
yeah.
Period.
My favorite animal, I think, is an okapi because it is like the stupidest hybrid of a zebra and a horse, and I love it to death.
What's
An okapi?
am I the only one that doesn't know
Okapi.
what that is?
What a great
When
answer.
when I'm going to look up what okapi is, hold
Yeah, I was
on.
like, what is an okapi? People are
My
probably gonna
favorite
laugh at
animal's for
me.
sure a
Oh,
horse. Always has been.
An okapi. Oh, those are
my
cute.
other than like dogs, because dogs are obviously my favorite like domestic animal. But if we're talking about like actual like my favorite animals are probably chimpanzees. I just think they're the cutest little
Yes, me
thing.
too, Kinsey. I love
They're just so
chimpanzees.
cute. I used to watch that. I don't know if anyone watched like that MVP movie, but that chimpanzee named Jack. Like you guys should
No,
definitely check it out. It was like a Disney movie. There's a bunch of them, and he like plays sports, kind of like Air Bud, but like as a
I don't like
chimpanzee. This is like
Airbud.
in a chimpanzee form, yeah. But yeah, definitely check him out.
I've been getting a lot of toucan like content on my TikTok page lately, and I really want a bird now.
Love a toucan. I feed the neighborhood crows. I'm like trying to make friends with our little crows that live around.
Oh my gosh, we have a crow at work, and his name is Paco, and he's literally the bully of like the building. Like he beats up all the little birds, and he walks up to us like he's a badass, and he's
He
just
is a
always like,
badass.
and I'm like, Paco, like chill out, and then he'll like whistle at us, like we'll be doing a lap or whatever, and he like whistles at. I'm like, Paco, you could never. First of all, chill out.
But if you
Yeah.
become cool with the crow, they'll like teach their babies that you're cool. They'll like
I
memorize
mean,
your face
he
and they'll like
likes us.
tell other crows. I'm
He
obsessed with
literally sits in front of the door, like the front door, and I'm like, dude, you're gonna scare away all our patients. Like,
he's
don't do that.
guarding, he's protecting you.
Apparently, he's a thug or whatever. He's cool.
He's a thug.
And I love him. We haven't fed him yet, though.
He'll bring you
Oh,
presents.
I don't want presents.
Oh, I do. I love a present.
Only if it's food. Nom nom nom.
Let's be real, food is probably the best gift you can ever receive.
Always.
That's
Always.
the only thing I spend my money on. It's
Yeah.
the only reason why I'm broke is food.
The amount of times like I've had Domino's this past week is crazy. And I know Laura, you work at Domino's. No, but Domino's here is just so much better than Canadian
I'm
Domino's.
low
It's
key
so
still
good.
wearing my uniform shirt underneath this.
Okay, but you know what? I'll tell you my personal pizza preference would be if I could choose, it would be Pizza Hut's crust with Domino's toppings.
Pizza Hut does have a good crust.
Pizza Hut has the best. It's so buttery and flaky and like it's like eating a cloud. It's so
But
good.
buttery flaky crust.
Yes, it's
If you
so
know the
good.
video, you know.
I don't know the
We talking
video.
about food?
Oh my God, I'll have to send it later.
I'm
It's
always
so
talking about food. I love food.
My new favorite thing that I've recently found out they made were like the crescent rolls, but they make them in the sweet Hawaiian style.
Hmm.
That sounds good.
So fuck the buttery flake. We're getting sweet Hawaiian crescent rolls.
I voted for all y'all.
I voted for everybody.
I voted for Brandon.
I vote for Megan.
You say you voted for
Sorry,
Brandon.
Megan.
I'm sorry, my Terry Crews idol has something to say about that one.
We'll see. We'll see who gets the last laugh. By Call Me Brendan. Watch your back. Kyle knows.
Look, I got 2 dogs behind me. I'm fine.
I miss them so much. I
No,
literally can't
doggies.
wait.
Wait, you're not in Portugal together?
I had to leave a week early.
Yeah, because Brandon's flame sauce.
There's only so much time I could take off of work. All right. We good, Keisha?
All good.
All right. Let me just double check. Da, 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 da. All right, I have the votes. If anybody has a hidden immunity idol and they would like to play it, now would be the time to do so. All votes are locked. Once the votes are read, the decision is final. The person voted out will have a few moments to say their goodbyes, leave the Zoom call, and we will transfer you over to the pre-jury chats. Here we go. First vote, Kyle G. That's 1 vote, Kyle G. Second vote, Kenzie. That's 1 vote, Kenzie. 1 vote, Kyle G. Third vote, Kenzie. That's 2 votes, Kenzie. 1 vote, Kyle G. Fourth vote, Kenzie. That's 3 votes, Kenzie. 1 vote, Kyle G. 3 votes left. Fifth vote, and the next person voted out, Triumph Siberia, Kenzie. Kenzie, we just want to say we absolutely love you to death and thank you so, so much for taking the time to play. If you have any last words that you want to say, now is the time to do so. You only have a certain amount of time though. Don't go on and on,
Yeah, so if everyone on Baikal thinks I'm the only one that wanted to turn on Baikal, you're definitely wrong. It's not, this is not, we're in Survivor. We're not on like a little play date playground. Like, if you want to win Survivor, you got to play the game. But you know what? I'm not the person I used to be. For people who know me, I go out in a bang, but you know what? That's not what you're going to get. It's a game. Hey, I played the game and I tried to make a move, but it failed. So the best of luck to all of you, and hopefully one of the Baikal or Kyle does win the game. Much love to all of you. No hard feelings.
All right, Kenzie, thank you so much for taking the time to play this game. We love you to death. Unfortunately, the tribe has spoken. It is time for you to go.
All good. I already knew about it. Thanks, guys.
As for the rest of you,